bring you in briefly, and then Arnold, and briefly, just it'll be part of my little thing.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mark Molina, and we're bringing you a special signing here this afternoon from Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Dominique Mena is going to be signing on to play at Cedar Valley College, and we're going to have a special ceremony for you live. We're going to take it over to athletic coordinator, Coach David Cantu. Coach, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Mark. We're super excited here at Brownsville Veterans. We got Dominique, who's done a tremendous job for us here for so many years, and she's going to go on and continue to be able to play volleyball, the game she loves, and go to college and major in international business. So all of us are super excited about about this opportunity. Just some really important people I want you to meet before we start. Obviously, the lady of honor, the person at the table is Dominique Bennett. Let's give her a hand. Dominique. Person who's been very close with her, very supportive to her, also as a coach and currently coaching at St. Joe, Mr. Loris Holguin. Coach. We have our head volleyball coach who does a tremendous job, has one of the top programs in the Valley, Coach Lisa Mares, right here. We also have a couple other coaches who have been influential and so forth. Our assistant volleyball coach, also our head girls basketball coach, Arnold Torres, is here. We have two of Dominique's coaches that were a part of her life as she was growing up and developing, and they are Coach David Rodriguez and Mario Blanco. So huge influence. So thank you all for being here. Now, the purpose of today, again, is just to honor somebody who's worked super hard and done it the right way, and now gets a chance to play at the next level. And Dominique, just some personal comments. Dominique, I love going to volleyball games, and I'm always looking for those special athletes to stand out, and you were that person. You really were. And yes, you were a great player, and you made many tremendous plays, but what stood out to me, like just really stood out to me, was how your enthusiasm and your passion for the game and how you lifted others up. When things were going bad and there was adversity, I'd always kind of observe, and I love to see how people deal with pressure and those kind of situations. And you're always that one that would rally the troops, so to speak. So thank you for being that kind of person. And you're going to find out that people are people, and you got to continue to be that person over there. You may walk over there and feel a little intimidated. Do I really belong? Yes, you do. So don't ever let anybody allow you to feel inferior. You go over there knowing that you're who you are. So that's all you got to be, is be you. That's all you got to be. So at this point, I'm going to have Coach Mata say a few words about what Dominique meant to our volleyball program.
Hello, can you guys hear me back? Can you hear me?
I think.
So since the beginning, having Dominique, for our program, if there could be an award for Miss Congeniality, it would be her. She's definitely the life of our team, the laughter, and just the easiness of talking to her. And she would also, a great role model. She would bring up the younger girls really look up to her because she would just take in everybody, and I love that about her. Also, she's so deserving of this because of just the sacrifices that her and her family have put, for her to play. As you guys can see, her mom and the dad are not here. So she's one of those players that, traveled from Mexico, getting up early in the morning, being in a line, waiting for rides. And it really took a village with her. And I'm so glad to be part of that village and everybody else here.
Thank you for those awesome words. And now I'm going to ask, there's always that somebody that's like family that becomes that person that you need to have by your side. And for Dominique, obviously that's been Coach Dolores Holguin. And Coach Holguin, if I'm going to have you, I think because of the trophy, the setup, if you can also come stand over here and say a few words about, for us to maybe know Dominique a little bit better.
Okay, I went ahead and wrote it down. I met Dominique when she was 13 years old, and honestly, I knew right away that she was going to become a great player, not only because of her athletic ability, but her enthusiasm and her passion to learn the game and improve. And just like Coach Mata said, she was one of those people that embraced everybody on the team and lifted them up. And I told her, I remember we were in a tournament in Florida, and she was playing on a 15-year-old team as a 13-year-old. And she was kind of nervous, and I told her, I said, look, you wouldn't be here if I didn't think you couldn't do the job. And so I took one of the kids out and put her in, and she was kind of like, where do I go? What do I do? And I said, it's okay. Just go out there and just play, because that's your natural ability. And just from that moment on, I knew. And as she got older and went to high school and stuff, I knew there was a lot of sacrifices that she had to make, with not that she didn't have the support, because her mom is a wonderful person, and I had the pleasure of meeting her and going and visiting with her once. That's all I get to spend time with her. But I knew that a lot of Dominique's characteristics were from her mom, and her mom did an excellent job of raising her on her own and stuff, her and her little sister. And so she had that support at home, but it's kind of hard when you don't have it all the time, when you're at school and you're, going through the day and stuff. And so I always told her, whenever you need anything, if you need anything at all, you just have to call me and stuff. And I know that the other club coaches, also felt the same way about her, because they knew that she was a very hard worker. She she was able to play at the higher level in as a 13-year-old, and I knew then, and I don't know if we ever talked about it or not. I know I thought about it, and I started looking at stuff, but I knew then that she would be able to excel at the high school level, and that she would be able to move on and play at that higher level in college. And here we are, we're signing, and I mean, it's a dream that has come true for you. And it's been your hard work and your mom, obviously, supporting you and stuff, and giving you that opportunity to go on and do this. And I'm super proud of you. And, if you ever need anything, I'm here for you. Okay?
Now, before you sign, Dominique, if Coach O'Gain, maybe you could stay over here too, so that we can let Dominique take her mask off, and we can all distance. And you can just, if you can take your mask off, so we're way away from you, and what this means to you, and whatever you want to say.
Well, first of all, I want to thank every person that's in this gym for always supporting me. And I mean, Coach Maris, Coach T, Coach Olguin, Coach Uribe, Mario, David, everyone, Coach Cantu, also everyone in this gym. All of you are so special to me. And I know everything going on with this pandemic, well, we're not going to frequent as much, we're going to college. I'm so thankful I graduated from veterans, because I mean, all these 40 years here, it's just, I know, it's so hard. I don't know, it's just like a different era, not era, but like a different part of my life I'm going to. And I'm closing this chapter with all of you guys who meant a lot to me during high school. And well, I'm super proud of myself, and thank you for everyone's support. Yes, I'm very glad. And also my mom, who was there for me all the time, my grandma, my coaches from Mexico that also were there for me, my uncle Carlos Tijerina, thank you so much for always supporting me and giving me this opportunity, also because he was my coach since I was little. And well, thank you for all of you for being here.
That was great. Well, let's get to it. I know Coach should probably me to sit right by our side, put the mask back on there, and we'll do your official signing. Claire, and you can get one later too, right? Okay. All right. So the lucky ones here are the Suns. They get a fantastic human being. They're the lucky people here. So awesome, Dominique. You're now a college volleyball player. It's beautiful. That's fantastic.
I have a little comment from her coach.
Okay.
In Dallas, if I can. This is Coach Almendares, and she messaged me this morning because she knew that Dominique was going to be signing. And I said, was there anything you want to say? And she said, just how excited I am to have her join us this upcoming season. And I look forward to her contribution to enrich our community, our program, and our institution with her athletic ability and her volleyball play.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Coach. Okay, Mark. I know you had some questions, Mark, before we wrap up with you guys.
All righty. Hi, Dominique. How's it going? First of all, congratulations on all your success and your signing this afternoon.
Thank you so much. I'm doing very well. What about yourself?
Awesome. I'm doing great. So tell me, first of all, just what's the feeling like? Being able to sign on. Not everybody gets this opportunity, but it seems like you've gone above and beyond, had a great career at Veterans, and have certainly earned it. So, just what does it mean for you to be able to sign on and go play at Cedar Valley?
Well, it meant a lot to me, honestly. I think all of my coaches were helping me get to where I am. And I never thought like I would be here. And it's super exciting for me to be here right now because it's a very special moment in my life that I'm always going to remember. And it means a lot to me.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing I noticed is, you had multiple coaches and people come out here. You had a bevy of support systems here to throughout your career. What has all that meant and helped you? How's that helped you kind of get to where you've been at right now? What does all that mean to you?
Well, all these coaches here are very special to me because they were always there for me all the time when I needed someone to talk to because my mom is in here. Well, my mom lives in Mexico, and all these coaches have helped me grow. And my volleyball coaches, my track coaches, my club coaches, like even then, like my coaches from Mexico, all of them are just were always there for me. Like if anyone who I can thank are my coaches and my mom and my grandma, of course, who've always supported me.
Yeah, for sure. And just tell me, why Cedar Valley College? Just kind of talk me to making that decision. I mean, what was it about the college? Have you seen the campus? Do you know the coaches? Just what's the relationship like with you and your future home?
Well, I went to visit this past weekend, and I personally haven't met the coach. I haven't met any of the girls. I haven't gone to the campus. But what I really wanted to was leave the city. I wanted to leave the city and experience some things, play a different level of volleyball. I wanted to play a different level, and well, Cedar Valley gave me the opportunity to do that. So that's where I'm gonna go. Yes, I mean I've talked to her on the phone and like been in contact with her, but personally I haven't met her yet. But I'm very excited to meet her.
And you mentioned what they mentioned earlier. What are you majoring in?
International business.
International business. Awesome. So, any reason that you specifically picked that? As your major?
Well, yeah, honestly, math isn't like a very hard. I'm not that good in math, so I mean I'm bilingual, so I feel like I can work with different type of languages and people, and that can help me a lot.
For sure. And just you look at your body of work that you had at Brownsville Veterans and everything you've done. What do you think right away you can bring to Cedar Valley as a freshman playing at college?
Well, I mean, I personally offer all the girls a lot of um, teamwork because here in Veterans, what helped us be the team that we were all very close. We were all close as friends, as teammates. We were very, very close. So I feel like, I mean, sometimes we have like our differences and stuff, but I always try to like gather the girls together and all this stuff. So I feel like I can do that at Cedar Valley and all my enthusiasm. I'm very excited to play the game I love. So I feel like I can take that to where I'm going.
And lastly, here before we wrap up,
Something real quick with that. I really think, having her, she was my only player that went all around for us, which meant she played the front, she served, she played the back, and I really think that she's gonna have a lot to offer because she's a utility player. She can play anywhere. So I think that's gonna be good for the Cedar College.
awesome. Appreciate your input there. And like I said, I was lastly just just give us a few words that kind of summed up your time with Brownsville Veterans Memorial. I know you had a lot of accolades and made a lot of memories, but just give us a few words that you personally can sum up your own time there.
Well, it was fun playing with all these girls. I mean, 4 years playing volleyball. Well, maybe 3. I didn't play my freshman year, But I mean, it was very fun. We made a lot of memories. Every single memory I made here is always, I'm never gonna forget everything here because all these girls and all these coaches, very different like moments. Even like when I ran track, it was very fun because all the girls, veterans, what veterans has is that every team, basketball, football, volleyball, track, every single team has a lot of sisterhood or brotherhood, and that's what helps us be stronger because we're very united. I don't know, very close to each other. Yeah. So I feel like that helps us be the team we are in general with every single sport. So even I don't know, it's just very, I loved playing here because even if the girls were my teammates, like they were more than my teammates, they were my friends, my best friends. Like we could talk to each other about anything. It was just very, very meaningful also to me because even like the younger girls would come up to me and be like, hey, how is this? And talk to me. And that was very important to me also as a player because they made me feel as sometimes when I was down, the little girls would come up to me and that made me stronger because I knew that people looked up to me. So yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, hey, I just want to say from me and from everybody at Real Sports Live, congratulations on your signing, and definitely another top athlete coming out of a very solid program. So I just want to thank you for giving us the time this afternoon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for letting us be a part of this, Mark. And, God bless all y'all out there. We hope there's more Rio Grande Valley signings. I know it's late in the summer, but again, the opportunities, they come sometimes when you least expect them. So thanks, Mark. Appreciate you.
Hey, no problem, Coach. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys stay safe. And thank you for joining us, and have a great day.
Likewise, thank you.
Oh, good job.
Okay, so Claire wants to do some pick.
And that's going to do it here from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live. We keep it here on all our social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the Roku Network, and Apple TV. You can catch all our replays of old games there. So just check us out for more signings and more content. Keep it here, guys. Have a good day, and thank you for joining us.